Shalom Aleichem, everybody. Hope all is well. The holy Baal Shem Tov had many spiritual elevations. Hebrew we say aliyat neshama, meaning he was privileged to go up to a higher realm and experience a godly revelation. His neshama went up to a higher level, and he left his body, so to speak, and he was able to experience a tremendous revelation of God, to say the least. The holy Baal Shem Tov, and in one of his spiritual ascensions, he had the privilege of meeting the Moshiach. The Baal Shem Tov met the Moshiach himself. And the Baal Shem Tov asked the Moshiach, he said, "Master, when are you coming?" And what did the Moshiach reply to the Baal Shem Tov? The Baal Shem Tov said, the Moshiach replied to the Baal Shem Tov saying, "When your teachings spread, when your wellsprings spread forth outwards," which means when your Torah, the Torah that you're going to teach, the holy Baal Shem Tov, when your Torah spreads outwards and becomes famous, when your Torah spreads throughout the world. So what happened? So the Baal Shem Tov was a very, very hidden tzaddik, a holy, holy man. He was very hidden. As you know, there are many tzaddikim. 36 tzaddikim in every generation. We've heard there's 36 revealed tzaddikim, 36 hidden tzaddikim. It's a whole other topic, but in every generation there's multiple tzaddikim. Obviously, the tzaddikim are few and far in between. For that reason, as we learn in Tanya, Hashem made it so that the tzaddikim are very spread out, and so that there would be tzaddikim in every generation. Hashem didn't reveal all the tzaddikim in one generation. He spread them out so that every generation would have the merit to be connected to a tzaddik. The Baal Shem Tov in the beginning of his life was a hidden tzaddik. As I've made many videos, I'd like to say many, but I've made multiple videos on the Baal Shem Tov, Baruch Hashem, about his upbringing and all the interesting stories that he went through throughout his childhood that brought him to, that made him into the Baal Shem, that revealed who he is as a person. He met Ellul and Rabbi. He had amazing teachers, holy teachers. But to sum it up quickly, in order to really focus on the topic of this video, we'll explain it like this: that the Baal Shem Tov was hidden as a tzaddik throughout most of his life. He would hide the fact that he's a tzaddik, and he didn't want to reveal his full power to his fellows, to the people that he was around. In order not to overwhelm them, he conducted himself in a way where his righteousness was mostly concealed. People weren't aware with whom they're dealing with. They weren't aware of who the Baal Shem Tov truly is, because he made it concealed. A lot of tzaddikim, their mission in life is to serve Hashem in a way of concealment. They have their simple life, they live in their home, they study, and they don't fully reveal their true spiritual talents to their fellows. That's their mission. There are some tzaddikim, however, who their mission is to reveal their righteousness to the world. They're revealed tzaddikim. People around them are aware of their great spiritual heights, and they can benefit from it, and they come to them, they cling to them, and they amass great fame, a lot of these tzaddikim. So the Baal Shem Tov in the beginning of his life was a hidden tzaddik, and what happened? He met the Moshiach, and he asked the Moshiach, he said, "Master, when are you coming?" He said, "When your teaching spread," to the holy Baal Shem Tov, where the holy Baal Shem Tov then took it upon himself to spread his teachings forth. And what are the teachings of the Baal Shem Tov? Chassidus, the Pnimis Torah, the secrets of Torah. As you know, the holy Rabbi Shimon bar Yochai, who we will be celebrating his Hilula this evening for Lag BaOmer, the holy holiday of Lag BaOmer. It is the day of the passing of Rabbi Shimon bar Yochai. On that day when he revealed all the secrets, the Zohar to the world, the secrets of Torah. The Zohar is it's called the inner soul of the Torah. The Torah has, not just Zohar, all the secrets of Torah, but the Zohar is the main text of Kabbalistic teachings. There's others, of course, but the Zohar is the most vast, I would say, famous one. And what does this mean, that this is the inner part of the Torah? Just like we have a body and a soul, our soul is within our body, and it's the life force of our body, and our body houses our soul. So too, the Torah has the inner part to the Torah and the outer part to the Torah. The outer part to the Torah is the stories and the laws and all the details, all the mitzvahs that we have to perform. That's the revealed part. That's the part we can easily grasp. We can grasp that we have to put a tefillin on. We have to grasp that we have to bring a sacrifice. All these things are revealed. They're very they pertain to the physical. But then the inner part of the Torah is Chassidus, Kabbalah, the secrets of Torah, all the details, all the higher levels of reality, Hashem's light, how Hashem reveals His light into the world, all the details, the angels, the different spiritual entities, and all their details, and how these tie into the mitzvahs. How it's the secrets of how, not just about putting on tefillin, but what putting on tefillin, how it affects all the spiritual cosmos, as they say. How when a person puts on tefillin, he's drawing down Hashem's infinite light to come down into the world, into our sechel, into our intellect. These are all the details that the Zohar, that Chassidus teach us. But when Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai revealed the Zohar to the world, it was in a way that it's a person has to be very learned, a person has to be very experienced in the realm of studying Torah to be able to even begin to study Zohar. So of course there were people who were high-level Kabbalists, but it took a person needed to be very experienced to be able to on his own distinguish, understand what the Zohar is trying to convey, because the Zohar is such a deep text. It speaks in code, it speaks in mushals, analogies, and it expects you to understand these analogies as a prerequisite to be able to understand the Zohar. So many years later, over 1,000 years later, came the man, the holy tzaddik, the holy man, the Arizal, the Ari HaKadosh, who explained the Zohar in a much more graspable way. He took the secrets of the Zohar and he explained in a way that people will be able now, each according to their level, to tap into this Pnimis Torah, tap into the secrets of the Torah, the inner soul of the Torah, the Kabbalistic texts. Because a person performing mitzvahs is obviously, everyone has to perform all the mitzvahs, but when a person learns the secrets of Torah, they're able to have a new, renewed energy when performing the mitzvahs, because when they understand and they tap into the secrets, the effects that each mitzvah is having, and when a person realizes when he's keeping Shabbos, when he realizes he's not just keeping a mitzvah, but he understands he understands the secrets behind it, he's able to have a much greater focus, a much greater excitement and motivation and energy while performing that mitzvah. So that's what the Arizal offered to us, as he explained the Zohar in a way that he brought it down to a much deeper, to a much more simple level for the simple folk to be able to understand. But it was still in a way that after the passing of the Arizal, and of course people began to learn more Kabbalistic teachings, the Arizal's teachings spread. But there was still, for a few hundred years, there was still somewhat of a division between the high-class Talmidei Chachamim and the simple folk. That the people mostly involved in learning the Zohar, the Kabbalistic teachings, was still mostly the Talmidei Chachamim, the scholars, whereas the simple laymen, the workers, weren't as involved in Kabbalistic teachings, and they were kind of looked at as second-class citizens. This was a few hundred years later in Europe, unfortunately. So we see that, of course, when Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai revealed to the world, there was such deep secrets of the Zohar, but it was obviously still very difficult for the average folk to be able to tap into it. Then the Arizal came and brought it down another level to the even more simple folk, that more people, not just the highest level people, but a lot more people would be able to now access these teachings and understand them and connect to the secrets of Torah to give them a renewed energy and a life force in serving their Creator. But there was still more room to bring down, still more people who haven't yet tapped into these secrets, and that's when the Baal Shem Tov came. And the Baal Shem Tov came, and he took already the teachings of the Arizal, which are explanations of the Zohar, which simplify the teachings of the Zohar and allow the general folk to be able to begin to tap into it. And the Baal Shem Tov took it a step further and made it even more simple, in a sense where taking these details and made it even more accessible for the average folk, where he took these secrets of the Torah, and the manner in which Chassidus is explained is in a way where a person, no matter what level a person's at, he can understand Chassidus according to that level. And no matter how intelligent or how experienced you become with Chassidus, you can still learn any piece of Chassidus and learn something new from it. That's the beauty of Chassidus, is no matter what level you're on, you can always learn more and more, even in that same phrase, that same sentence, that same chapter. I'll give an example. Tanya, I've been learning Tanya for a couple of years now, Baruch Hashem. And I'm much more involved with these teachings of Chassidus, many different types of Chassidic teachings since I began teaching Tanya. But yet when I read a chapter of Tanya that I've been learning for years, now that I've learned other types of Chassidus, other texts, So I realized when I read that same text that I read 2 years ago, I now notice so many more details in that text than I ever did before. And this is because the way the Baal Shem Tov taught his students is to take, he took this light of Chassidus and he brought it in a way where he explained these teachings in a way where each person, according to his level, can tap into the secrets of Torah and greater improve his relationship with the Creator. Of course, this then comes now into the Chabad Chassidus comes from the Baal Shem Tov, because this top student of the Baal Shem Tov was the Maggid of Mezrich, who he himself, his top student was the Alter Rebbe, the first Rebbe of Chabad. So we see that Chabad Chassidus is a direct descendant of the Baal Shem Tov. It's rooted back from the Baal Shem Tov. Of course, the Alter Rebbe revealed his style of Chabad Chassidus to the world. That's the Alter Rebbe's method, of course. But the Alter Rebbe learned from the Maggid Mezrich, who learned from the Baal Shem Tov, so there's a direct connection there. See, also Rabbi Nachman of Breslov, who's the great-grandson of the Baal Shem Tov, he also taught Chassidus, which is rooted, connected to the teachings of the Baal Shem Tov. And we see that these teachings are spreading forth today. So we have to recognize that this is something that is a necessary component of the coming Moshiach. Because as I've said in the video yesterday, it says in the Zohar that in around the time of the 17th century, time of the Baal Shem Tov, the Industrial Revolution, we see that the waters from below are going to open up and the waters from above are going to open up. This is a prophecy. What does this mean? This means the waters from below is technology. Technology is going to develop. And the waters from above, what does that mean? That means Chassidus. New secrets of Torah are going to be revealed to the world. So what did the Baal Shem Tov do? He was a hidden tzaddik, and then the Moshiach told him, reveal yourself in order to help bring me. So we see that there were people. The Baal Shem Tov was part of a secret society of tzaddikim before this, of righteous individuals who knew the secrets of Torah. There were many people who knew these secrets of Torah, but it was very hidden. It wasn't yet revealed to the world until the Moshiach told the Baal Shem Tov that now has come the time that you have to reveal your secrets to the world. So all these secrets of the Torah are rooted back to Moshe. It's just the method in which they're taught is a Hasidic way of doing it. The Chassidus is all from the Torah. If you see all the secrets of Chassidus, when you read a Chassidus text of deep secrets of Torah, it's all quoting the Zohar, it's quoting the Torah, it's quoting Tehillim, it's quoting the Talmud, the Gemara, and it's demonstrating to us that all these secrets of Torah are really there all along in the Chumash, in the original Torah text. It's just hidden. A person has to be experienced, has to read between the lines, has to understand what all these words actually mean, and then they can realize that, wait, all the secrets of Torah are there all along in the original text, not simple, but the original text of the Torah, the Chumash, the 5 books of Moses, or also the Tanakh, that all the secrets of Torah are really there all along within it. It's just a person needs to look deep into it to see it. And that's what the Baal Shem Tov did. He took these secrets of Torah and revealed it to the world, because now came the time that Moshiach told him, now is time. So what do we see? We see the heavens from below, so the waters from below are going to open up. That's technology. The waters from above are going to open up. That's the new secrets of Torah coming into the world, which is, by the way, a taste of Mashiach. The secrets of Torah, the Kabbalah, Chassidus, all the secrets, the Pnimius of Torah, as we say in Hebrew, is a taste of the Torah of Mashiach. It's tapping into the Torah of Mashiach. So, what's so interesting about this is that what's the ultimate way that the Baal Shem Tov's teachings, so the Chabad teachings, Chabad Chassidus, Breslov Chassidus, which is, and also the of course the Arizal's teachings, all the Kabbalistic teachings, the Zohar, Secrets of Torah. What is the way it gets spread? Through technology, because now with internet, with YouTube, with all these social media platforms, it's so much easier nowadays to spread Torah. Immediately, a person could say a word of Torah, and someone halfway across the world is watching it right after, at the same, even live. So we see that these two levels of the waters from above and waters from below opening up are directly connected. The technology is a way to spread the secrets of Torah. And the Rebbe says in a Sikha that actually the only reason why there was such a development of technology, why there's such a great innovation of technological advancement, that there's such great technology, we could communicate with people around the world immediately, instantly, with traveling at the speed of light, the signals. The person could call someone immediately, they have connection, they have a signal. So the Rebbe says that actually the only reason why technology was invented in the first place, was developed like this in the first place, is to spread Torah. But Hashem just allows other things to be spread on technology so that because it would be too obvious. If the world realized that the whole reason why technology was invented was to spread Torah, they would immediately be surrendered to Hashem and would be in awe of Hashem. So Hashem gives people free will, so he makes it more subtle. But when a person really looks into it, they realize, wait, the whole reason why the internet was invented is so that we can all spread Torah immediately with Jews all and Gentiles, like for the 7 laws of Noach, all around the world. So we see that there's a direct connection between the technology, the waters from below opening up and the waters from above Chassidus. The whole purpose of technology is to spread Hashem's name throughout the world, to make Hashem's name famous, to spread the fame of Hashem throughout the world. So we see now, of course, the Baal Shem Tov started spreading his teachings, but now even more so than ever are the secrets of the Baal Shem Tov's Torah being spread. And this is very appropriate because today is the day. Tonight we're going to be celebrating the yahrzeit of the Ellul, the anniversary of the day of the passing of Rabbi Shimon bar Yochai. It's an extremely holy day, the day where he revealed all these secrets to the world. And what is Chassidus trying to do? Chassidus is trying to take the Zohar, the Kabbalah, the secrets of the Torah, and make it accessible to all. Explain it in a way that each person, according to his level, could taste from this beauty, taste from the secrets of Torah. So may Hashem bless you. And now with technology, we have the ability to do this. And you can all be a part of this. Please, by sharing this video, you are making this directive that the Moshiach gave to the Baal Shem Tov to spread Torah forth, to spread his Torah forth. By you sharing this video, by you even watching this video and liking and sharing with others and subscribing, you are helping spread the Torah of Moshiach. You're helping spread, because what's Chassidus? Chassidus is the Torah of Moshiach. The Baal Shem Tov was told by Moshiach himself to spread his teachings, and that will bring Moshiach. So since we're in this video, we're talking about the secrets of Torah. This is a way to spread the Torah of the Baal Shem Tov, of the Torah of Moshiach, and we can all be involved in this project to help bring Moshiach. So may Hashem bless you. May we all experience the days of Moshiach immediately. God bless you all.